is Kaitlin and welcome back to my channel, and today I have a really fun video. I was actually tagged in a pin tag and I am so excited to film this for you. This is the Disney Pin Traders tag, I believe. So I have my pins on this board. I'm super excited to show you them. I put them on this little board I had just to make this easier to show you guys. So let's just get started then. I was tagged by Taylor and Kaitlin at the Brugato sisters, and I'm actually not going to tag anyone because this tag has been around a little bit, and I've watched so many people that done this tag, but I cannot tell you who has not. So we're just, if you haven't done it and you want to, go ahead, I'll tag you. Also, I'd watch it. I really like this tag. I liked watching everyone's pins. It's really fun to see. Okay, so number 1. It says, Humble Beginnings. Show your first pin and let us know how long you've been collecting pins. Okay, so I've been collecting pins seriously since 2017. Like, that's when I got really into it. I'm like, all these different collections. It's like, it's Ellie, it's all that. So that's when I really got into it. But when I was a little, I remember being obsessed with pin trading. I literally just bought pins and then traded them, like with cast members. And I have a whole Tinkerbell lanyard. I don't know what happened to it, but I had a Tinkerbell lanyard and all the pins on it were absolutely fake. But I remember buying this one because I love Stitch. I still do love Stitch, but I remember buying this one because I thought he was so cute. He's adorable. We love him. This is from 2008. I'm pretty sure I bought this in 2009. So really, since 2009. Number 2 is collector's item. Show one pin that represents your main pin collection. So my main pin collection is right behind me. It is Peter Pan. I love that movie. I love the message in that movie. Both of the movies, there's 2. And so I got this as a birthday gift for my 18th birthday, I think. So I've had this for 2 years now. This was from my parents. It's a very expensive pin. They got it for not a cheap price, so I love it so, so, so much. And here it is. It is a WDI Wendy profile pin. And it's LE 250. This one and the jumbo pin from the 65th anniversary are like my prized possessions. Number 3 is Encore. Show one pin that represents a secondary pin collection. So my second pin collection, really like my second favorite is Lady and the Tramp, but my second really biggest and the one I mostly collect is Aurora. Not Aurora, princesses. So I collect all the princesses, mostly Cinderella and Rapunzel. But I love all the princesses, so I have a couple pins to represent each of them. And this is like my favorite Sleeping Beauty one. It is the Windows of Magic Aurora. Came out to like 2019 January, 2020 January, 2019 in January. This is an Ellie of 2000. Number 4 is Home Sweet Home. Show a pin that represents your home park. My home park is Walt Disney World, only one I've been to, and not the only one I'll ever go to, because I really want to go to Disneyland at least. I'd love to go to all of them, but at least want to go to Disneyland. But it will forever be like the most special park to me, because it's the one I always went with my family and everything. And I remember buying this pin specifically. I think it was in 2013, right before they got rid of the hat, because it has a hat on it, and I'm like, I want to get this so I can remember like the hat, but I'm like, I specifically remember buying this pin and then 2 other pins. They're Star Wars pins, but I'm like, if I buy this, I'm going to want to collect pins, and I don't want to start a pin collection because it gets expensive. I literally remember thinking that, buying this and the Star Wars pins I have. Still bought them. And here we are today. But I have this Walt Disney World pin. It has Epcot, the castle, well, Spaceship Earth, the castle, the hat, and Tree of Life. And it's like so old. Like, before I started putting them safely and things, I just had this like on a lanyard and it's very scratched up. But I still love it. I think it's really pretty. I like the stained glass. That's what I really liked about it. That's just a rack pin. That is just a rack pin, just so you know. 5 is Traders Keepers, so your most recent pin trade. My most recent one, I've like done a couple recently. This is one of the most recent ones, and this is Iridessa from the Tinkerbell movies. I love that one. Okay, so artist choice, show a fantasy pin. So this is one of my favorite fantasy pins. I have like a whole line of these, but I just love it because they do such pretty colors and everything. It is a Porg on the People Mover with a balloon. And she does like this whole series of Porgs at the Disney parks. I don't remember what shop it's from though. I think it's like see your ear soon, see you real soon, something like that. It is a wild card show a pin that doesn't fit into your collections. So this kind of fits into my collections, but sort of not. This is a 2019 graduation pin because that's the year I graduated high school. So I wanted it, and this kind of fits in my collections because I have like personal pins, but also I don't have that many. So yeah, that is that pin. Oh, and this one is LE 3500. 8 is members only, show a pin that is exclusive to a pin trading event. I did not ever go to a pin trading event. There's the one, well it was going to be, the one that was going to happen, I don't know if they can't, I'm pretty sure they're going to cancel it, but the one that was going to be happening in August was going to line up with my August Disney World trip if everything goes well and I can go on that trip. But so like that was going on, I wasn't going to go, but that's like going on. So here we have, this is the only pin I got from, oh wow, from this event, or any events really. It is the Jacques and Scamp Lady and the Tramp pin. This is from the Fairy Tales events, and it is limited edition of 750. Number 9 is Let's Get Festive, show a pin from a Disney Parks festival. My favorite festival is Flower and Garden. Really bummed I wasn't able to go. I was going to go, and then everything happened. But this is from last year. This is one of my favorite pins ever. It is beautiful. It is like very classy. It's just gorgeous. So here it is. I love this pin. Oh, and this is LE 4000. And it's vintage, show the oldest dated pin you own. This is one of the oldest. I was like looking through a couple. This is one of the oldest. This is 2004. I'm pretty sure I have some from like the 90s, but I just chose this one. I traded for this recently. It's Animal Kingdom and it's Mickey Mouse. Love it. I love Animal Kingdom. 11 Pin Bazaar. Show a pin you bought in an Instagram live sale. I don't like Instagram live sales. They're very long. It stresses me out because I'm like, you have to comment first to get the pin, and you might not even 100% love the pin, so I don't want to like buy something for like $10, $15, $20 and be like, I don't really like it. So yeah, I don't actually do Instagram live sales, but I wanted to show this pin because I couldn't find any other category it lined up with, and I wanted to show it. So here is this great movie ride pin. I traded for this in the parks, and I love it. It's one of the Hidden Mickeys. Yeah, I just wanted to show that. 12 is Masterpiece, show a completed mystery pin set. So this is my completed mystery pin set. One of my favorites. I really love the colors and just everything about this pin set. It's just such pretty colors and everything. But here they are. They're so pretty. I love this pin set. It's very pretty colors. I just love it. And Small World is a really fun classic. It's a classic ride. I love that ride just because it's so classic. When you think Disney World, you think Small World. Or that's one of the things you think of. Ah! And that is all for this tag. Like I said, I'm not going to tag anyone because everyone has done this. But if you want to, go ahead and do it. I hope you guys enjoyed the pins I showed you. I really love these pins. They're some of my favorites in my collection. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys in another video. Bye!